Number 7. Tilapia. Now, there are many healthy fatty acids in tilapia, yet the concentrations of harmful fats in it are almost as high as in lard. Excess consumption of this fish leads to an increase in cholesterol levels and makes the body more sensitive to allergens. Tilapia isn't recommended for those who have heart diseases, asthma, or arthritis. Nine kinds of fish you shouldn't eat. We all know that fish is both delicious and healthy. However, there are certain fish that will do you more harm than good for your health. Here's 9 types of fish you should never eat or eat very rarely. Some kinds of fish aren't recommended for kids and teenagers at all. Watch the video and take care. Number 9. Imported catfish. Catfish can grow to considerable size. To accelerate their growth, many fish farmers feed them hormones, especially those fish imported from Asian countries. Free-grown catfish are much less dangerous and more nutritionally valuable. Number 8. Mackerel. Mackerel contains mercury, which is not cleared from but accumulated in the human body, causing various diseases. The Atlantic mackerel is the least dangerous in this regard, so you can eat it as much as you like. However, the monthly norm of mackerel is 7 ounces or 200 grams for adults and 3.5 ounces or 100 grams for children. Number 7. Tilapia. Now, there are many healthy fatty acids in tilapia, yet the concentrations of harmful fats in it are almost as high as in lard. Excess consumption of this fish leads to an increase in cholesterol levels and makes the body more sensitive to allergens. Tilapia isn't recommended for those who have heart diseases, asthma, or arthritis. Number 6. Eel. Eels have lots of fat and thus easily absorb industrial and farm waste in the water. American species have the highest level of such intoxication. European eels are also known for being contaminated with large amounts of mercury. The monthly norm is 10 ounces or 300 grams for adults and 7 ounces or 200 grams for kids. Number 5. Pangasius. Most of the Pangasius we see in our stores is brought from Vietnam, namely from the Mekong River that's considered one of the most contaminated water bodies in the world. Moreover, Pangasius fillet contains an elevated level of nitrofurazone and polyphosphates or carcinogens. This type of fish isn't recommended for food. Number 4. Tillfish. This fish is the leader in mercury contamination, and it's often caught in breach of the rules, increasing the risk of food poisoning. The monthly norm for men is 3.5 ounces or 100 grams. Women and children shouldn't eat this fish at all. Number 3. Sea bass. Sea bass contains an ample amount of mercury. Sometimes, especially when it's served as fillet, instead of sea bass, you get Pangasius or some other cheaper fish. The monthly norm for adults is 7 ounces or 200 grams. For kids, 3.5 ounces or 100 grams. Number 2. Dollarfish. This fish, more commonly known as oilfish, contains gimpilotoxin, a waxy substance that's not metabolized at all. The toxin doesn't do much harm, but it can cause indigestion. To reduce the levels of gimpilotoxin, you should fry or grill the fish. However, this type of fish isn't recommended for those who have digestive issues. Number 1. Tuna. Tuna contains lots of mercury, especially blackfin and bluefin tuna. Additionally, there's precious little free-grown tuna in the stores because it's nearly extinct. All the fish comes from farms where it's fed with antibiotics and hormones. The monthly norm for adults is 7 ounces or 100 grams. For kids, this fish isn't recommended to eat. How to choose fresh fish. Number 1. Shiny scales and clear eyes. Fresh fish always have shiny scales and clear eyes. Take a fish in your hands and look. A spoiled fish will have its tail lowered weakly. Dry fins and gray gills instead of bright red ones also point to staleness. 2. Clear water. When buying live fish from a tank, make sure the water is clear. Choose fish that aren't near the surface, but closer to the bottom. If you like fishing, you should check the water for mercury. It's simple to do when you have a mercury analyzer. 3. White threads. When buying salmon, choose chunks with white threads in them. If a chunk is completely red, it's probably been dyed. Also, don't take fish that has bright spots on its skin. It was caught during the spawning season, and its meat is bland. Now you know how to choose the best fish ever for your next dinner. Don't forget to share this video with others, hit the like button below, and click subscribe.